Good morning, friends. Today we are going to discuss a very important subject: academic qualification, privacy, and the Prime Minister of India. It explores how democracy balances transparency with the individual's right to privacy. First, let us look at the Constitution. Article 75 clearly says that to become the Prime Minister, a person must be a member of Parliament, but it does not prescribe any educational qualification. In other words, even someone without formal schooling can occupy the highest office of the Prime Minister. However, when a candidate files nomination papers, the Representation of People Act 1951 requires a disclosure of the highest education qualification. This is not to set a standard but to ensure transparency and to uphold the voter's right to know. Here comes the conflict. Can we, as citizens, demand to see degree certificates under Right to Information Act? The Delhi High Court, in the so-called Modi degree case, said no. Universities hold such records in fiduciary capacity. They are part of the person's private information protected under the right to privacy unless larger public interest demand disclosure. But does this mean there is no remedy if someone lies? Not at all. If a candidate files a false affidavit, any voter can challenge it through an election petition under Section 80 of the Representation of People's Act. The High Court then has the power to summon university records and check the truth. If proven false, the law provides for the disqualification and even criminal liabilities. What if the elected MP becomes Prime Minister? The opposition remains the same. His affidavit is still part of the public record. The supporting document remains private but can be examined by the courts in case of a legal challenge. Privacy protects against unnecessary intrusion but not against judicial scrutiny. As we can see, if doubts arise about an MP's or Prime Minister's qualification, one cannot access documents through Right to Information Act but can approach the High Court with an election petition. The High Court then calls for university records. If the affidavit is false, it results in disqualification and even criminal prosecution. This shows how the system ensures accountability. To conclude, no degree is required to be Prime Minister, but whatever is declared in the election affidavit is legally binding. Educational documents are protected by privacy, yet no falsehood can hide from judicial scrutiny. The law strikes a balance between the individual's right to privacy and the citizen's right to know. And in a democracy, both rights coexist to protect dignity and ensure accountability. Thank you.